today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New York Giants and the Los Angeles Chargers. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led by their fourth-year quarterback out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
First down, Mayfield. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mayfield off the play fake. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Nickel Roby-Coleman, a sack off the corner. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big
time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed that went right into the game plan. Attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Mixon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. DeAndre Carter back deep. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. A beautiful fake. Room here to run. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA. Joe Mixon, 81 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make the score 14-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A give to Elliott. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. On 1st down, Justin Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
And these two hooked up on a nice game to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Mike Gesicki hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run. There he goes left side. The 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe he starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
DeAndre Carter returning it. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Mayfield's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And that'll bring up second down. They go play action. Mayfield. This goes out wide from Mixon. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Josh Gordon, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. So we reach halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 56 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. More from L.A. in a moment. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown, L.A. Dalton Keene, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st down, Herbert, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Herbert. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. Here comes Carter. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Play fake. Mayfield. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Taking it about the 16. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Herbert, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is recovered by the Chargers. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense, I thought it may go the distance, to a big play for the defense.
And how about the emotions for the defense on that play? It broke big. It was going to be an absolute disaster for them. And it turns out they end up with the...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Zach Kerr. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll find Williams on the slant. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 110 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Eric Ebron. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Herbert. Under pressure, they got him again. Carlos Dunlap, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And now hang on here. I believe, yeah, that is Justin Herbert, the young quarterback, still down. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. More from L.A. in a moment. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Now he's flushed out left. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Here's Mixon. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Chargers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. New York ready to go again offensively. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Carlos Dunlap make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Herbert now. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
Notice you used the word sparked because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And they will take a knee here. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.